Hi, this is another instalment of Amanda and Jason's great adventures around the UK. We went back to Bath. Our first time, of course, was at the beginning of the year, when we were celebrating our anniversary. This time we had the opportunity to take Amanda's parents.
Like the storming of the embassy
we
thing
saw.
a few years ago. My own special air service blowing out their windows.
That's what it says on there. It says, don't fart.
Yes. Right, here we go. It's nice to see you've arrived now, sir. Took our advice. It's good to see you with a woman this week. Here we go. You ready?
Okay. Just to remind you again, it's a small demonstration of fire-going performed today with English culture. And for the tourists, here is the English culture bit.
Think of us as a bit of a pain in the arse in there.
Which is strange, because actually when asked in no pain.
Yes. Anyway, sadly, ladies and gentlemen, we've now come.
Welcome to Bath! City of culture!
Yes.
The Bath Cathedral is located somewhat central in Bath, and it's the third cathedral to be built in that spot. The first one was relatively small, quaint, about 1600 years ago. Then the Normans came and built one 3 times the size of the current one, and then this one was built. But it fell into disrepair sometime around the time of Henry VIII, when he dissolved the monasteries. But his daughter, Elizabeth I, made a big movement to restore it, and restore it she did, and that's why we now have the Bath Cathedral, a really ornate, pretty place. Those windows are fantastic. Those stained glass windows are just huge. But the floor has all these tombstones on it of where people have been buried underneath the church. The ones on the walls were put around the pillars, but they had to raise the floor of the cathedral so they could put in heating and wiring and stuff like that. So they took the stones and they put them on the walls. And there's one of Admiral Arthur Phillip coming up, the founder of Australia. And that pig was part of a arts festival that was happening in Bath while we were there, and you could see pigs all over the town. There we have the memorial to Admiral Arthur Phillip, and that's the Bath Cathedral. Well, we spend a lot of our time in Bath going around on the big bus tour.
The repeating image of an elegant coach and 4 horses has often been seen. A plaque outside number 11 indicates the former home of Miss Linley. The epicentre of psychic phenomena is considered to be the gravel walk, where many sightings have occurred, although this is an area where you are more likely to encounter a tourist. Adjacent to this is the 18th century duelling ground. Many young men met violent deaths here, and the story goes that if one of them feels an affinity with you, he may become your guardian angel and protect you from premature demise. The hollow in the ground to the left marks the site of an 18th century duelling ground. Beyond the trees we are passing Jane Austen's gravel walk. It appears in her novel Persuasion, one of 2 books she wrote featuring Bath, the other being Northanger Abbey. Beyond the walk are what are apparently bay windows. They're not. They were originally spiral staircases, necessary in order that the sedan chairs could come to your bedroom door and take you to the baths at 6. As you travel around the city, you will notice many blocked up windows, a deliberate ploy to avoid the payment of the window tax, which was levied on houses with more than 6 windows, and apparently gave rise to the expression daylight robbery. As we travel along George Street, on our left will be one of our wonderful raised pavements. They were designed to keep the beautiful people above the all-clinging mud that went under the name of roads in those days. From Paris. Directly in front of us, on top of the narrow building, is the coat of arms of Princess Victoria, who allegedly bought a brooch there during her one and only visit to Bath in 1830.